Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bizak. Hope you can hear me. Now my mic got connected. And so I'm going to start from where I left off in my previous live stream. I think Surah Anam verses about Abraham. And then I will go to the topic verse in Surah Maarij. So please bear with me as I start here. Um, so some people think that we are spreading Islamophobia and hatred when we are not. We ex-Muslims are doing this for the truth and for the truth, justice, and to see what this is. I don't think if you see a criminal for being a criminal that you would all want to go and kill him, but you follow the rule of law, right? Hopefully, if the criminal is, you can get the criminal. Or if he's so covert that he covers his steps, then of course, then those who he has done cruelty on, we can, it becomes difficult to catch him. Yeah, so then you'll have to, sometimes people do take the law in their hands, like in the movie Lipstick. So, but, what can we do now? But killing for Islam, to save Islam and all this, what do you say about that? That has been very rampant in the previous years in Pakistan. And, elsewhere, like, there's a satanic versus author, Salman Rushdie. Khomeini just put out this fatwa against him, killing, and they killed the printers and God knows who. I mean, that's terrible. So, and a lot of even Islam's institution or organization says that kill those who leave Islam. The Marjas are supposed to take care of it in Shia Islam. In Sunni Islam, their leaders are supposed to, the Sharia courts are supposed to take care of it, as I thought. But the people are taking care of it and killing and all. And look at this. This is terrible. I mean, this disbelievers are so good. Where did I leave off now? In Surah Anam I left off. Swarming around us. So you can't get heaven by just sitting with the Prophet Muhammad, you're told. I read the multilingual Quran. So I'll be coming to that. What's this now? It's not loading properly. Quran.com. I think someone... Oh. So I reached Surah Anam verse... you see, guides are needed. Thus did we show Abraham the realm of the heavens and the earth. You need to be shown this. And the conflict here, where did I? So guides are needed, earthly guides. Allah is the best guide. So as Abraham tells these pagans or the mushriks that, these guides, no, Allah will guide me, right? And so, and Allah has guided me. Why should I fear those? He says here in Surah Anam verse, his people disputed with him. He said, come here to dispute with me about Allah when he himself has guided me. Now taking this logic here, Abraham is telling those idol worshippers who were worshipping idols, mushriks who were worshipping, these are a different kind of mushriks, they were worshipping idols. So, to note that, Abraham says, will you dispute with me about Allah when he has guided me? Like he hasn't guided you, but he's only guided me. And maybe you would think by reading this ayat that they didn't want guidance from Allah. One Allah. And they were worshipping idols just for go to hell. Ignorance, out of their ignorance or whatever it was, or arrogance that our forefathers did it, and were following our forefathers, and that made them arrogant, and they were worshipping Satan, Satans, many Satans, and all this, what Satan wanted them to worship. So they were following the footpath of Satan, Shaitan, and they were worshipping Satan in these many idols. And look at the arrogance of Abraham here, the one God believer. He says, will you dispute with me about Allah when He Himself hath guided me? It's not fair, because later on we see that Allah tells the believers that follow their guidance. Now, Allah has, now later on you'll find out that Allah has given Abraham guidance, right? And then only Abraham can guide you. Maybe there are some people there who, but without Abraham, you won't get that true Allah's guidance, one Allah that you bow down to and worship. And He's not Satan. You see, He's the creator and this and that. This is the arrogance of Abraham here, showing, I fear not. You see, there's a contradiction here also in the two ayats going below. Which ayat was it, 90? No, maybe I will show you. So before, I fear not you associate with Allah what you associate with Allah. Unless my Lord willeth, nothing can happen. Oh yes, and another thing is that Allah is the best protector. Now, apart from Allah, who was the protector of Prophet Muhammad in Surah Tahrim ayat? Allah, Angel Gabriel, the righteous among the believers, and moreover, angels will assist him. More angels, and moreover, angels, in addition to that, and more angels are going to assist. So Allah is not sufficient. He is the creator, and that is not fair, right, to them. That ayat where it says, Khadija Ahmad, Musalma, told me, 46 Surah and 4th ayat, provide evidence and all this. That's all not quite right to put it forth and ask them for evidence like this. You can see here. So that was Surah 46. I'm having some obstacles and all, but I must go on. So, say, O Muhammad, have you considered that which you invoke besides Allah, apart from Allah? Hello, Mr. X. Hello, sir. How are you today? Welcome here. Have you considered that which you invoke besides Allah, apart from Allah? Show me what they have created of the earth. Right? So the earth is created, and you're saying Allah is the supreme creator. Allah is the supreme creator, and only Allah should be worshipped because He's the creator. But then what happens is worship, find out what worship involves, and then we have contradictions here, right? And if you're saying, show me what Allah can create, then show me Allah, right? What is the evidence? Show me Allah then. Also, a very easy way. I can go on that argument, reasoning with you logically. What is ibadah, and then the one with God in Surah Takwir. Ayat 20, the messenger with God. It's not the word with God, but it's the messenger with God, possessor of power, obeyed, and all this. So it will take a long time. Just taking a shortcut now. I've explained this in my previous live streams. Show me what they have created of the earth, or do they have partnership in creation of the heavens? Now look at this. This ayat, let's see, word by word Arabic, as close as I can get in English, an English translation on Quran.com. So that's what I'm following at times. At times I know even that is wrong. Fatara doesn't mean created. It means originate. So I can point that mistake out. At times I cannot. But let's see how this goes here. See, do you see what you call besides Allah? Show me what they have created of the earth. Or for them, any share is any share in the heavens. Share, like you have a share with a home in the heavens. Allah? It's not clear, you see, it is open to interpretation. And then you read your hadiths, and that's why you translate or you read other ayats. But please, this, because the very hard work for us, because then in this, why we need to see only this ayat here for the time being and not bring in other ayats. I will bring in other ayats to show you the contradictions and all. But for now, I'm not that well versed. I don't remember all the ayats. But for now, let's just take this, what they have created of the earth, or for them is any share. Now you see in the Quran ayat obscurity, like it's not clear what God means by, or have they any share in the heavens. Now, since he said show me what they have created of the earth, so you jump to the conclusion that Allah is saying, or for them any share is in the heavens of creation, that they created the heavens first of all. The heavens, the sky, samawati is the sky at times. Here you would say it means the heavens, but the sky is not created. When things are created through natural ways like God, divine, whatever came into creation, how it came into existence, the sky was naturally, it's there, it's like open space. Right? I mean, you can call the planets heavens or something like that, but you can't call the sky samawati heaven. Oh, God. It's open space. You need to know this. So please correct yourselves. And bring me a book from before this. So there are books before this. The Christians and Jews had books, and even Buddha, there were books. They had Rig Veda and all this. The Hindus had books. You can see now they had books. They also had Ayurvedic herbal medicine and all this. I read Dr. Deepak Chopra was saying. So, and how is this book? It came on the heart of Prophet Muhammad by the Holy Spirit, trusted Spirit. And we recite it. After we recite it, God says in another ayat, Surah Qalam or Surah Qamar, then you recite. You follow the recitation. So there are many contradictions like this, right? Maybe Apollotes got inspired and got it in his heart, and he's saying, I have knowledge here from God, right? But how organized this is amazingly deceptive. Temur Haider is here. Hello, sir. You were abusing me a lot, right? So you say that if women are bees, then you would abuse them? There are people, no matter what the women say, they don't abuse them back. They're very decent people, not like you. You're abusing me on Zalmi's channel, trying to teach me a lesson. And you were saying you're very polite, and then you were saying in Urdu, kutia and all this. Bitch, to me, this is such a kutia. And how polite you were on the Like then he's saying polite. I'm polite with you. But you never apologized. Okay, so now you're here on my channel, sir. Are you going to abuse me? No, no, madam, you misunderstand me. No, I understood you very well, don't lie. No, you abused me. You said kutia on Zalmi's channel. Zalmi had changed his name to Zalmi Returns that night. Not only Zalmi, but Zalmi Returns. I don't like cheap men, indecent men who don't respect women no matter what. Okay, so you look at, okay, so carrying on with this now for to help other Muslims come out of this false religion. If you want to, you have the choice. Make the right choice for yourself. Make the intelligent choice for yourself. Hopefully, I trust in you. I'm just here to show you. So here, there are many contradictions if you look at the other ayats in the Quran. The earth we have created, and the skies, and the share, have they any share in the heavens? Bring me a book from before. Now I was going through Ghalib Kamal. Now that thing of the Vedas came after 1500 years, after Islam, even 1400 years. That is sheer nonsense. Sorry, Ghalib Kamal. He says that I'm really angry at people after leaving Islam, they go into Hinduism or any other religion. But I thanked him on his, now don't call me a hypocrite here. So, you know, I wonder why he was saying, ma'am, if you disrespect others, you don't expect respect for others. Others who? A man who came on my channel and was disrespecting a lady. And my condition is bad, and I keep saying, no, I expect the man to respect me, respect a woman no matter what. My stepmother was abusing me. I kept quiet. I don't have to answer her back. I don't have to take her dirt. So if you want to be dirty, then be dirty. You have a choice. You see, and when my father wanted to hit her because she was abusing me so bad, giving me such a bad abuse, I stopped my father from hitting her. Because that's in our religion, I heard in Surah Najl Balagha. If you want to talk, please come. No, I don't need to talk to Zalmi. No. I had enough of your cheapness. Oh, look at this. He's a hypocrite. Taimur Haider called me Kutia, doesn't even apologize, says, ma'am, if you disrespect others, you don't expect respect for others. You know what, in Dale Carnegie's book it is written, he quoted someone in that book, Stop Worrying and Start Living. No man can make me stoop so low as to hate him. Or must I put it in other words, abuse him back? No, that Zalmi channel is full of cheapsters. And in the night time, मुझे अपनी इज्जत की परवाह है? Oh, okay. And now Taimur Haider has apologized, brother. The brother has apologized. I'm sorry for everything. Well, if you really mean it and it comes from your true sincerity, then of course you don't even have to mention it then. But thank you for mentioning it. I really needed to hear this. Something great coming out of Taimur Haider Bhai. Mr. X says, ma'am, ignore comments. Comments are distracting you. Yes, I know. But now Temur Haider has apologized, so it's okay. Thank you, Mr. X. I know there are people coming here trying to distract me from my work. What can I do? I have to take time out for them, but you know, it's also some social humanitarian work. Finally, Temur Haider Bhai has apologized, and I'm much grateful. I appreciate it very much. You are older than me. I respect because of you are a lady. Um, Even if someone, a child, or if, thank you so much. Thank you for your respect, and thank you for your apologies. Yes, a lady, you know, a man should never. I stopped my father from even like her, you know. So please, I never abused back a lady who was abusing me when I was normal. Now I have a terrible condition. So please. Okay, I have to carry on now, Temur Bhai. Thank you. You are welcome here to listen to this. Please, now on, if you have any objections here, you can ask me. This is for humanity. And I apologize for the shouting and my voice getting raised, and sometimes, you know, bad words come. I don't have the willpower, the strength to stop those bad words. I'm attacked by demons or what, I don't know. So please forgive me for that. It may sound like I'm contradicting myself. I hope you understand. All right, thank you so much. Okay, now this ayat also has many contradictions, and this is unfair to the disbelievers. We will welcome you, ma'am, if you come, please. Thank you. No, thank you very much for your invitation, but no, thank you. I'm doing this here. Thank you very much. Okay. All the best. Thank you for your welcome and all. I like to do this. This is my passion. Okay, now so brothers, see, you see again these things really get to me. A book, you see, a book doesn't come. God doesn't send a book unless it is written by scribes. God doesn't send a written book. Zalmi returns. Ma'am, how are you? Zalmi, I'm okay, thank you. Not too well. Oh, not too well? Okay, ma'am. Wish you good luck. Bye. Temur Haider. Bye, Temur Bhai, sir. Thank you. Wishing you the best. God bless you and your family members. Please stay good. Respect women no matter what. And stay good, please. Stick to the words you've told me. Zalmi returns. I'm not well. Sorry, but I keep going on with this. So I hope I'm not disturbing anyone here, my neighbors also. It's, so back to that Surah Anam verse. Okay, it's going to take time for Surah Anam verses. So before going back to Surah Anam verses, where I said here, what is this? How should I fear what you associate? So which of the two? No, wait a minute. With Allah, that for which He has sent down to you any authority. Now, to no one has He sent down authority. So I forgot what I was on, but how do you know that to Prophet Muhammad He sent down authority? Because now you have this book. Many people have written great books, right? So this. And this book has contradictions, and it's so unfair. Like, you know, on the other hand, they sit with what a great company, truthful martyrs, and all this. What a great company. And on the other hand, we have this Maarij verses that the disbelievers swarmed to Prophet Muhammad. Surah Maarij verses. Surah Maarij. Right? Do you see? I read the Shia side to this in the multilingual Quran. Do you see what has happened here? And I was right. Oh my God, it's so shocking that, ye bichare, these poor innocent disbelievers, they thought like, maybe if we be in the company of Prophet Muhammad, since the Quran ayat says he's closer to the believers than their own selves. I wonder if that would go with this. But he's closer to the believers, then they could become believers and, listen to every word of his. They came swarming to him from the left and from the right, and they did not come to assault him. They came to listen to him. To sit on your right. Okay, I will take the bracketed because, without it, you can't understand this ayat properly. Now, what is the matter with the unbelievers? These are the disbelievers are not much difference between unbelievers and disbelievers. Okay, so what is with those who disbelieve before you hasten before Prophet Muhammad, meaning i.e. if you take the Islamic sources. Now here I have to take the Islamic sources because Muslims, all of you agree. So for you Muslims, because I don't have a contention against showing you that there's a contradiction. Sir, Zalmi returns, no. It's okay. You apologize. Temur Bhai came and apologized. It's okay. Now you're respecting me and all this. Thank you very much. No, I'm not for the apologies and all. For behaving yourself here now and asking me so nicely, ma'am, how are you? Thank you for asking for my health and myself, how I am. No, forget it. Zalmi. Or आजकल तो I can't rely on myself. When I will get naraz on small things, it's just, I always used to say rise above. कोई अगर दावत भी नहीं देता है शादी की और सही तरह, लेकिन दावत मिल गई है दूसरे से, like just go to the wedding, You be the great one. Enjoy the wedding because my religion used to say रुखसती पे जाना या वलीमा पे जाना, शादी में जाना सवाब है. And don't worry about these small things. And from my side, I apologized on your comment where I had written some mad comments and abused. I hope आप लोग understand करें कि मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. Now, what is the matter with the unbelievers that they rush madly before the... What kind... आप लोग किस Prophet Muhammad को follow कर रहे हैं? Allah. कहते हैं बुजुर्ग के साथ बैठने से, एजुकेटेड पीपल के साथ बैठने से इंसान इतना सीखता है. Truly educated people. Ma'am, I'm ready. Really, sorry. Zalmi returns. Oh my God. Bye. It's okay. Ma'am, I'm really sorry if you have minded. Yes, I did mind it. I didn't like that. And thank you for your apologies. Thank you. Now forget it. And I don't want you to feel guilty. I don't want you to go on a guilt trip or anything. बस अभी ख़त्म कर दें. बुद्धा भी कहता है, पता है, कोई गया था बुद्धा के पास के apologies के लिए या क्या ना, तो ऐसा of course और इमाम हुसैन के पास गया था जिसने पानी बंद कर लिया था, who had stopped water. So Imam Hussain forgave. Of course, you're forgiven. तो बिल्कुल बस अभी भूल जाएं और गिल्टी फील नहीं करें. शायद मेरा डीमन वापस आए और कुछ ऐसा, तो लेकिन आपको तो ये पता है ना कि खुदा, यानी हमारे लोग फॉरगिव नहीं करते, खुदा फॉरगिव कर लेता है. बिकॉज खुदा जो जानता है वो हम नहीं जानते हैं कभी कभी कि लोग कभी क्या कर रहे हैं किसी को मदद करने के लिए, वो अपने आप को अच्छा नहीं दिखाना चाहते हैं सोसाइटी के सामने, कुछ ऐसे. सम पीपल आर लाइक दिस, दे डोंट वांट टू शो दैट दे आर गुड. ऐसा हमें लगता है कि वो ख़राब कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. थैंक यू मैम, यू मोस्ट 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 वेलकम. अभी आप ये देखें, अल्लाह, ये बेचारे, these poor disbelievers. You know, my mother used to say, sit with educated people and all this, you will learn so much. Sit with decent people. You will, you know what, like Paramahamsa Vishwananda said, the environment, it is inevitable. Inevitable. Like, I've forgotten, not so confused. लगता है कि वो food is hurting me. Even eating food hurts me. Can you believe that? Maybe something's wrong with my liver. Digestion से नहीं हुई है, अटक गया है. And it's bothering me. अच्छा, does every, तो ये मैं सही तरह, does every person, तो inevitable है. You know, अगर आप smoker के साथ बैठेंगे तो smoker हो जाएंगे. It is inevitable. अगर आप, if you sit with a smoker, you will become a smoker. If you sit with hypocrites, you will one day become an hypocrite. I mean, मैं भी पता है confused हो गई हूँ, like कैसे behave करूँ. और you know, तो if you sit with hypocrites, it's bound to come in your blood, in your this thing. And वैसे भी I have bad blood a little bit. Right? So it's very, very tough for me to become a good person. So sit with people, good, whoever you sit with. Allah to ye bichare aaye the ki Rasulullah to Noor, you know, he's a prophet. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? By just sitting. तो पता है क्या? सिर्फ आपके एस्पिरेशन से नहीं होगा. शिया कहते हैं, और फिर क्या कहा है अल्लामा इकबाल ने, रोने वाला हूँ मैं शहीद करबला के गम में, क्या दुर्रे मकसद न देंगे साखी कौसर मुझे. सॉरी, ऐसा हम पता देंगे हिंद. क्या दुर्रे मकसद न देंगे साखी कौसर मुझे. We can have healthy debate. No, I don't want to. Debates are never healthy. Sorry, I will not take debates. I will take discussions and honesty, but not debates. Friendly discussions we can have with honesty. जैसे हम दो भाई बहन, friends, family, in humanity साथ साथ चल रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं इस वर्स को. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? यानी जिस शिया सैयद ने मुझे कहा, when I told him, I can't follow, I can't obey. Okay, so Azalmi returns says discussion, sorry. Okay. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. Yes, sure, we can have it. Healthy discussion. Friendly and honest, please. कभी जहाँ मुझे नहीं, where I can't understand, I'll tell you, it's my mistake, I made a mistake, I should have, I can't understand this. So that kind of healthy discussion would be, honest discussion would be really great. Does every person among them, so I asked the Sayyid Shia, Sayyid, I can't obey. तो मुझे कहने लगे कि he told me that just be with Ahlul Bayt. I said I can't even follow. He said follow Ahlul Bayt. I said I can't even follow them. Just follow them. So then in the end he said just be with Ahlul Bayt. So I wish he was here today, seeing this ayat as I'm doing it, showing you. हुसैन का ज़िक्र हुसैन आपको कुछ नहीं देगा, आपका हार्ड वर्क। आका मेहदी पुया अली कमेंट्री कहता है। And you call this a good deed, right? Being with his progeny. ये sorry, thank you very much for your invitation. I have to do this, Zalmi returns. So, does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? सिर्फ ख्वाहिश करते हैं कि हमें गार्डन ऑफ प्लेजर मिल जाए, क्या काम नहीं करते हैं? When they were giving water to the pilgrims, Surah Tawbah ayat 19, it's not equal to believe. ये देखें, ये sadistic अल्लाह कैसे इनको दर बदर कर रहा है, दर बदर. You see how unfair, how wicked. After you end your streaming, भाई उधर मर्द होते हैं ना, तो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है, कोई औरत नहीं है. अगर आपकी वाइफ उधर आ सकती है, मुझे मर्दों में. और फिर एक वो वाई भी, वो जिससे मुझसे बात कर रहा था, लड़कियों के उसमें थोड़ा फ्री हो रहा था. मुझे ये चीज़ें अच्छी नहीं लगती ना. वो अब्यूज़ नहीं कर रहा था, बस उनकी बातें थोड़ी मुझे फ्री हो रहा था. आपके चैनल पे वो एक वाई वाला कोई आया था. आई कुडंट सी हिज, इट वाज टू स्मॉल लेटर्स टू सी, सॉरी. तो इफ़ यू हैव योर वाइव्स एंड योर सिस्टर्स देयर एट दिस टाइम, some other time, I will surely love to come there. So please call for some females also, and then you can invite me there. Does every person, Allah, do you get it? Do you get it? No, indeed. No, indeed. We have created them from that which they know. पहले कहता है, they don't know what, you don't know what we created you from. Abhi is saying, maybe you'll say, they know that. What is this? A liquid disdained. No, it has the capacity, this liquid has the capacity to create when it goes, you know. I mean, liquid disdain. देखें, फिर मुसलमान कहेंगे, oh, I don't want to put my hands. Nijjas, it's disdained. Nijjas. Yeah, of course. Well, wash yourselves. So how can they expect to enter paradise except by the will of the Creator? Oh my goodness. Do you get it what happened here in Surah Maarij from ayat... sorry. Now what is the matter with the unbelievers? What is the matter with them? That they rush madly before thee. Not to any madly. उनको क्या? कफरो बेका अब्बा. Can someone Mahdi Majnoon? It doesn't say here. What is the exact word? So what is those who? So what is with those who disbelieve before you hasten? They hasten. Before you. ये नहीं कि उनके आगे जा रहे हैं. नहीं, आगे नहीं बढ़ रहे हैं. Like before you they hasten. They come towards you in a hurry. In a hurry, they're coming towards you. क्या आपको time? Ooh, sorry, he's so shy. Now, oh, बाबा ये ज़ैनब बिन जाश के साथ बहुत बिजी है, या आयशा के साथ बिजी है. Surah Azab ayat 52. Now you can no more marry those whom you, even if they are beautiful women, but what your right, except for what your right hands possess. ये Prophet Muhammad के लिए verse है. Surah Azab, in Surah Azab, it's for Prophet Muhammad. Only, verse 52. To sit on your right and on your left in separate groups, meaning, अब इधर हम meaning ले लेते हैं, because meaning दी है in brackets, like what this ayat really means, because I don't have a contradiction case here. I have what you Muslims really believe in, and why you believe in this prophet. Inka presence, like, okay, so they come in groups, sitting on your left and on your right, or standing. Does every person among them aspire to enter garden of pleasure? यानी ये समझते थे कि they were, we would come to Rasulullah, hasten to Rasulullah, and sit near him, very near to him, like you go to the pilgrimage for Imam Hussein, you want to go touch his zire, you're really anxious. Oh, you see this? Sure. Sorry, I won't be able to come, so no need to wait for me. Zalmi returns. Zalmi says, I'm live and waiting for you, ma'am. Sorry, don't wait for me. Thank you so much for your invitation. Some other time when there are ladies there. So now, coming to multilingual Quran. Thank you so much, Zalmi returns. On this ayat, where did I seek it? Oh, some other tab. Okay, multilingual Quran with commentary. What a wicked thing to do to them. I don't know why you Muslims think this is right. $70. Ayat number, I keep forgetting. I didn't pay attention much. What is the matter with those who disbelieve that they hasten on around you? The disbelievers not only do not believe in the hereafter, but also ridicule the bliss of the hereafter when it is described to them. Oh my goodness. Man's natural growth from a living germ without discipline and good deeds will not result in virtue. Without discipline yourselves and do good deeds. Just believing in being with the Prophet is not enough. It means, will you not result in virtue? Why it means this here? Because of the ayat. I knew what the disbelievers now were doing here. Right? Man's natural growth from a living germ without discipline and good deeds will not result in virtue. The animal part of man is nothing to be proud of. It is by spiritual effort and hard preparation through a good life that man can obtain the dignity and honor of a noble human being, which is his destiny. It is his destiny to achieve this dignity and honor. तो फिर hard work क्या ज़रूरत है? You see this, how this prophet he's made his Allah to play with you people. Huh? La, bear him. so unjust, wicked, wicked, wicked. And if you want to believe in this prophet, what are you doing to yourselves? फिर उधर आता है सूर्य 42 ayat 23 में, in 42 ayat 23, that Ajre Rasalata, love for my near of kin Shia say. That's it. Good deed. That's a good deed. What did, sorry, I'm bringing in Nadeem Sarwar because I was a Shia. I listened to his Noah, right? When I was a Shia. आओ एक काम करें. Like, let's say the Christians tell me, oh, you're not working, or some Sunni tells me that you're sitting on your bum. You are a bum, you're not working. Because I, can't work and all this. You're spoiled, brat. You don't want to work, tum kaam chor ho. You don't want to work, you're a kaam chor. You're a work chor, thief of work. ना किसके न काम के, दुश्मन अनाज के. Get up, do some good deed. तो नदीम सर was नोहा came. आओ एक काम करें, करबला याद करें. Meaning, come, let us do this one work. One and one work we do. And that is to remember Karbala. इधर जब disbelievers swam कर रहे थे, Prophet Muhammad present, what is he? The mercy of Allah sent. The mercy of Allah. तो इन unbelievers, disbelievers को कह रहे हैं, अल्लाह 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 ये कैसा जालिम इंसान है. कैसा जालिम इंसान है. गलत मैं कह रही हूँ ना, दिखा रही हूँ कि डिसबिलीवर्स पे कैसी कैसी आयतें, अनजस्ट आयतें आ रही हैं. गलत इल्ज़ाम डाल रहे हैं. इधर इल्ज़ाम डाला है हमारे अंडर आवर नोसेस. वी डोंट गेट इट. वी डिडंट गेट इट. I was confused about this ayat when I used to read it as a Shia. Now when it became clear to me recently. Sorry, I get emotional. I can't help it sometimes. Huh? Today I had to go out. My God, I had to take a walk out for it. Ye kya hai? Anyways, I went out. Thank God, I don't know how I got the courage. I was restless. But I went out. I had to walk and go shopping. Good evening, sister. A very good evening to you, M16, brother, sister. ये देखें, ये क्या बदबख्ती है. What do you say बदबख्ती? ये क्या है? ये अभी मुझे आयत समझ में आई. I understood the ayat recently. बेचारे अनबिलीवर्स. देखा, मैंने आपको पहले भी दिखाया ना कि अनबिलीवर्स के अगेंस्ट ऐसे के वर्शिपिंग their awliyas. Even before that against Jews. गलत ayat hai. Terrible ayats, wrong ayats, unjust ayats, unfair to them. Now tell me, who's going to work this out for me? Who's going to explain this to me? Which Musalman is, or Muslim brother, Muslim is going to explain that to me. Because I take you as my brothers and sisters, but you can't take me as your brother, your sister. बताए मुझे ये क्या है. But what is तो ये आका नहीं ये अली commentary है. Sorry, कह रहे हैं, they're saying here written about this ayat. Oh, I can't. It is by spiritual effort and hard preparation through a good life that man can obtain the dignity and honor of a noble human being, which is his destiny. Like you should work for your destiny. Refer to Surah Anfal ayat 55, Surah Furqan ayat 44, and Surah Muhammad ayat 12. Man's natural growth from a living germ, the Allah bichare, without discipline and good deeds living, will not result in virtue. So you have to take the responsibility, duty, work hard, discipline yourself, struggle, do good deeds. But you know what's the good deed in Islam? आओ एक काम करें. हया अला खैर अमल. It's not only namaz. हया अला खैर अमल. खैर अमल रसूलुल्लाह का क्या है? अजर रिसालत. That's good deed to love. Be kind to his near of kin. That's how, in context, that ayat is translated, Surah 42, ayat 23. Look at this. Let's disperse from this sadistic man. You are told, look, please listen carefully, pay attention. If you sit with educated people, you become educated. If you sit with bad people, you become bad. It is inevitable. Long enough, you sit with them. Recently, I don't know where, Paramahamsa Vishwananda was also giving that lecture, sermon. Which live stream or which video, I don't remember I saw. Right? Or not recently, but I must say, I went recently and looked again to a past video or live stream of this. It is inevitable. You know, Rasulullah being the light, or sitting with Rasulullah, पता है क्या? आप लोग जाते हैं उधर, तभी तो आपको सऊदी अरेबियंस उधर सिक्योरिटी गार्ड्स छोड़ते नहीं हैं हाथ वाथ लगाने के लिए शियाओं को. आप कभी गए? वो तो उधर बंद करके रख दिया है उनके कब्र को, Prophet Muhammad की. You can't go touch. Yeah, or you can only touch the zire or something. I haven't gone there, but you know, it's. You want to go to Medina, sit there, get blessings. Or you are the one giving blessings to him because that ayat says. But these disbelievers, what is their fault here, you know? Aspiring for paradise, they swarmed, they rushed to Rasulullah, swarming at his right and left, sitting, to just sit there, that you know, his presence will do what? Give them paradise. Bless them. Allah itna khush hoga, aapse itna khush hoga, just to sit in his presence. God will be so happy with you that he will give you paradise. But now we're told, and I confirmed in the Shia, man's natural growth from a living germ without discipline and good deeds will not result. Funnily, you know, it's such a coincidence. My principal told me later on after I went to London, she's like, discipline yourself. So I wrote a card, in the card I wrote, dearest mummy, I cannot discipline myself. So I gave it to my Hindu friend to read it. Anita said, no, Zara, don't send this. Zara, don't send. Dearest mummy, I cannot discipline myself. Only love can make me. Do you not know that, mummy? सांचा नाम तेरा तू शाम मेरा सदरा जगत है झूठा बाती झूठे दीपक बुझ जाए हर रंग में तू रंग में। मैंने अपना सब काम बिगाड़ा, तूने मेरा सब काम सवारा, सांचा नाम तेरा, तू शाम मेरा. And Celine Dion has also sung a song like that. And I believe love can make you sacred. Love can make you divine. Love can lift you up to God. Or love can bring God down for you in human form. That is the avatar of love. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. You see, that's what I've been trying to show you, although you can listen to Ghalib Kamal, who says that even Hinduism and all this, they have different sects, believing in different gods, small believers here and there. But so I've thanked him. It's good to listen because, it's good to try to correct myself. But somehow, don't think I'm a hypocrite. Sometimes passionately, like looking at this and seeing what really the Hindus believe today, or they allege that they used to believe. But I used to believe in love. Love can dissolve everything. Your own efforts can fail sometimes. Imam Ali has said in Najul Balagha. You know what Imam Ali said in Najul Balagha? That I went to help someone and I failed. That's when, or in Al-Kafi, maybe I'm wrongly, but what I understood from it, I failed, and that's when I knew there was a God also, or something like this, I don't want to misquote him. Why did he say something like that? Because our own efforts, because a person doesn't want to receive maybe the help. He didn't ask for it. You might, So he has to be available. He has to submit. He has to accept. Yes, like my Hindu friend asked me, Zara, do you want special prayers I can? She had to first ask me over the phone or text message when I was in Karachi, or email. Zara, if you want help from, seek special prayers we have here in London, then I can I can put in your name. I said, sure, thank you so much. Do I have to give something? She said, no, you don't have to give. It's for free. You don't have to give anything. So you see this sitting with someone. What is this? Very unfair. Now, M16, what do you have to say? Any Muslim here? This is quite shocking. Good. That's why I've put good disbelievers. Okay? Has it sunk into you? Because I'm so mad at this, finding out what it actually means. Although the ayats are like, I couldn't understand when I was a Quran-only Shia. I was like, what's this? Well, God is saying this swarming to him, but then what's going on here? So likewise, not understanding Satan, Iblis story. Okay, let's go back to Imam Hussein. Look, Zahra, in the Quran ayat, it says, Lanat hai on those who lie, curse of Allah is on them. Liars, the worst place they will have. Hypocrites, this, that. Now, why would Prophet Muhammad do this to his children? He's taken his grandchildren, and the Quran ayat says sons, and his daughter Fatima to the Najran Christians, Mubila, this, that, right? Why would they bring a curse on themselves? Prophet Muhammad was so greedy, I cannot tell you, for power, for fame. Abraham says, right, Allah says that we will honor, keep Abraham's name because he's so righteous, not because he has wealth and all this. I understand that. But sometimes even like my father said now that Bibi Fatma Zahra's friend you have become, and some lady, my mother's relative, saw me there with her. Doesn't mean that you leave prayers and all this. So it's like, I have entrusted myself, from a childhood, firstborn surviving. We get entrusted to a Sayyid, Shia Sayyid at times. You can do this. It's not a mandatory thing in Islam, in Shia Islam. Entrusting ourselves. So I was like, why would pride come out of me, and why would I miss my prayers and all this? Why would I start? Because, my father didn't want me to start thinking of myself. Even in spirituality, there's that fear of shaitan coming and putting that arrogance in, oh, I pray more. And, then you start competing with others. Like religious scholars, we are told. I was shocked. But if you entrust yourself to Allah, Rasulullah, this Ahlul Bayt, he's given ni'mats. Why would pride come out? Why would shaitan come out? You know what Nadeem said? We used to think, Ya Ali Madad. Ya Ali is the name that, and given to Imam Ali also. Imam Ali proved it here, that Lashkar Kuffar, Shaitan, Vetan Sab. Shaitan says, I'm lying on Sirat al-Mustaqim. But all you have to say is, Ya Ali Madad, and Shaitan goes. You cross that. Successfully, Sirat, you are on the true Sirat al-Mustaqim. Surah Fatiha, that true. Oh, so follow the path of. So he's making you work hard, discipline to earn it. Right? So what sawab are you going to get? What good deed are you going to get by going there now? To Medina and sitting there in where his mausoleum is, grave is. When the disbelievers are told when they came, what kind of thing is this? For goodness sakes, let's take a break from here. Surah Namayat. So, what do you see? What is invoked besides Allah? Show me. Huh? Surah Aqaf. Say, do you see what is you invoke besides Allah? Show me. Where's that Surah? Again, it's not opening properly. Surah Namayat. I'm very, very upset. Heartbroken to see Allah, those disbelievers. This is a covert narcissist, wicked. Okay, how should I fear what you associate, okay? Then it comes, so he says, I'm guided by Allah, right? Directly. They who believe, now what happens? Ha 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 ha. Abraham, what happens? Becomes a guide. Now you have to follow these. Isaac, Jacob, Noah, David, among his descendants. David and Solomon and Job and Joseph and Moses and Aaron. O Jews, Hadu, Surah Jumayat, you think you are exclusively Wali Allah, you know? You are the only ones. Thus do we reward the doers of good. And Zechariah and John and Jesus and Elias and all were of the righteous. And Ishmael and Elisha and Jonah and Lot and all we preferred over the world. Alameen. We preferred. Now, don't tell me you are the Mukhlasin and you are preferred over the Alameen. No. You are not Muslims. That's why the Shias have to follow Ali, Ali, Ali. And some among their fathers, some. Okay. And their descendants and the brothers. And we chose them. And we guided them to a straight path. That are not mentioned here. Their name by name. It means. So don't think just because it says among their fathers and their descendants and their brothers. That is the guidance of Allah by which He guides and whomever He wills of His servants. But if they had associated others with Allah, then worthless for them would be whatever they were doing. I'm getting some tuk 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 tuk. Maybe warning from upstairs. Those are the ones, neighbors, those are the ones to whom we gave the scripture and authority and prophethood. It's not you. Muslims. Mu'min, believers also. But if they deny it, then we have entrusted it to people who are not therein disbelievers. Those are the ones whom Allah has guided. Allah has guided them directly. Now, no matter what you pray to Allah, Muslims, they say, well, yeah, but what do you think about this prayer, namaz, fasting, hajj, pilgrimage, zakat, zikr Allah? Those are the ones whom Allah has guided. So from their guidance, take an example. I think someone is working late in the night. Say, I ask of you for it, no payment. It's not only for this, it is not but a reminder for the worlds. It is a reminder for the worlds. So it changes, like, those are the ones whom Allah has guided. So from their guidance, take an example, and they say, I ask of you for it, no payment. It is not but a reminder for the worlds. Allah's guidance, Allah has guided them. What did Ibrahim say? Now look what you've done. You're Allah. Surah Zumarayat. Unjust. Thank God I saw it and I shared it. Surah Zumarayat 2, 3. Religion has been completed during the time of Prophet Muhammad. But here you are told, unquestionably for Allah is a pure religion, and those who take protectors besides Him say, we only worship them that they may bring us near to Allah in position. Not in position, just near to Allah. What makes you know? How do you judge? Surah Nisa. What makes you know these people are not guided by Allah? Just because Abraham has told you? Abraham had a thing with idols worshipping. And there the logic fails of Abraham. Because now Abraham has become a guide to his people. Idols are not guides, but Abraham is a guide. Temur Bhai says, Temur Haider, I want to ask you a few questions, ma'am. Sure, sir. You can ask me. I hope I can answer them properly. Is it on the topic I'm in discussion? Like the ayats that I've been talking about, the guidance and all this? So you see here, you cannot be guided by Allah alone. Allah sends His guides on earth, whom He has guided directly. Not only by namaz. So namaz, all this, and their intercession and acknowledgement of them. And the acknowledgement of them. Please do, Brother Temur. You finish your topic first and then I will talk to you, ma'am. No. Abhi, you can do. I don't want to make you wait, so keep you waiting. Please do ask now. It's out of topic. You can ask. Doesn't matter. Okay, let it be. I have just about finished my this. So you can ask. Tamur brother. Please, waiting for Tamur brother to ask me. ये आप देखें ये गाइड सिर्फ अल्लाह नहीं है. No ma'am, I have no in hurry, please. No. Please. Ask me. Because then it'll be too late. I don't know when I'll just put it off. Because तबीयत ठीक नहीं है ना, my condition. Oh my. So, इसके लिए मैं आती हूँ because this is a passion. तो पहले पूछ लें. जब कोई मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछता है ना, तो मेरी एनर्जी बहुत जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाती है. तो प्लीज़ ask me now, Temur bhai. Then I will leave and unquestionably for Allah is the pure religion. Someone is making something upstairs. For Allah is the pure religion, and those who take protectors besides Him say we only worship them. Ye dekhe. Could it not be that they only follow them? Oh, what did Prophet Muhammad say in the Quran ayat? What did Allah tell him to say? If you love Allah, follow me. Allah will love you. So they went swimming, sitting with the Prophet Muhammad. They hurried, disbelievers. You come to our platform, you will get a good friends. No, thank you very much, thank you. No, thank you very much. Sorry, I cannot. Really sorry, I apologize, really. I really have to do this. This is my thing. No, I don't want to make friends online like that. Brothers, sisters, but not friends. You are my brothers and sisters. Sorry, I don't want to talk to male people. Right? Thank you so much. Okay, see this? So really, okay, now this is unfair. You are worshipping Prophet Muhammad with Allah. You have to praise him morning and evening, Surah Fatah ayat 9. It's a mistranslation if they put I.e. Allah in the end. In Surah Fatah ayat 9. You have to submit with full submission, taslima. When they are told you have disputes, this is a part of obedience. Obedience is a part of worship. This is partnership with Allah, associating partners with Allah. There's not only worshipping idols is associating partners with Allah. It's more vast, the thing. what it means in the Quran, associating with Allah, it's left open. Not only worshipping idols does it mean. Mushrik. Mushrik means many things. Even having a non-Muslim leader and going abroad to a non-Muslim country and giving bait to any other. Who have you given bait to? I had to give bait to a Sayyid, who is the son and the son of this, till his Shajara, his tree goes back to Imam Hassan in Dubai. I met Sayyid Mohsen Hakim's son, Sayyid Mahdi. My father called me, he was at my uncle's place. I had to give birth to him so that I do not give birth to anyone else. Not a Muslim leader here, not where my passport is from, to the president of that country, Muslim country. If it's a Sunni leader, sorry, I cannot give birth. It's not my religion. You have to also respect my religion. But if I, by some, because my parents were Arabs, let's say they were Qataris, or they were Kuwaitis, or Bahrainis, because there are lots of Shias in Bahrain. I can't give birth to the Bahrain leader as a Shia. I have to give birth to Imam Mahdi. So the Bahraini leader has to respect my decision, although I will abide by the country's rules and all this. So paying allegiance, Surah Fatah, is like paying allegiance on his hand is like paying allegiance to Allah. This is. So when the Sunni Muslims against Shias, look, the hand of Allah is on your hand. When you say, oh, they do shirk and they this, that, you don't see that even innovation, Shias do bid'ah. Umar bin Khattab did bid'ah. It wasn't cancelled. Mutta is not cancelled. Umar bin Khattab, in a very smart way, cancelled Mutta because it's ridiculous. It is He who sent down tranquility. Here's the Bayt ayat. Where's the Bayt ayat? Here, this 9th one. It's not I, Allah. Please look at this. And that people may believe in Allah, and there are other ayats which say, glorify Allah morning and evening. Okay? There are other ayats. Taking the name of Allah, beautiful names of Allah, zikr Allah is better. Remembrance of Allah and His name. Please, exalting Him, every creature in the exalts Him, prostrates to Him, this, that, many ayats. This ayat is specifically for the messenger, mentioning, and that you may believe in Allah and His messenger. So not only believing in Allah, but you have to believe in the messenger also. Your iman. This is when you become believers. And and then you obey the messenger, taslima, with full submission. Surah Nisa, ayat number 65. Honor him, respect him. Now you see, they do put here respect for respect, i.e. the Prophet, and then they turn and say, your translators have made a mistake here. And exalt him, i.e. Allah? No. It means it continues. Exalt the messenger morning and afternoon. It does not mean like the Shia say how to take the Quran is that first if the believe in Allah, and then the ending sentence goes to Allah. No, it's not like this. That you may believe in Allah and His messenger and honor Him and respect Him and exalt Him. Oh, don't get deceived, please. That you, even by Shias, the way this Quran ayat is imported, taken, Arabic, the form changes, and it, like wives, oh wives. No, thoroughly purify you with the third purification. Only one female is there. The male, it is a male, that's Arabic word, and that's why it goes to, it turns, the eye takes a U-turn against the al Mu'mineen. It doesn't say for them, thoroughly purify you with the third purification. But it says, it turns to Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, Hussein. No, yes. And there are more males than women, the word. So very easy site I went to in Karachi and did all that research. Found out. Please, but here, even if Shias tell you, that since it started with Allah, it should end ayat. Please. This is what Allah wants to deceive you with, that you may believe in Allah and His Messenger and may honor Him and respect Him and glorify Him morning and evening. Even Shias have misunderstood this ayat, bringing in Arabic. Okay? Then, so you are worshipping Prophet Muhammad. See, Yusuf Ali doesn't put in brackets, I.e. Allah. Yusuf Ali is their own Muslim translator. That you may assist him and honor him, that you may assist and honor him and celebrate his praise morning and evening. So there should have been a comma here too. In order that you, O man, may believe in Allah, comma, and His Messenger, comma, that you may assist him and honor him, comma, and celebrate his. So even if Yusuf Ali puts a comma, it still doesn't say Allah, because there's no comma after Allah. Sorry, I cannot give you a link because I don't have the StreamYard link here. It doesn't work. I haven't yet figured out. So this, sorry, you'll just have to do with the comments, Tamur Bhai. I apologize. I've trying to work it out, but it doesn't work. So, in order that you may believe in Allah and His Messenger, glorify Prophet Muhammad morning and evening. Indeed, those who pledge allegiance to you, O Muhammad, they are actually pledging allegiance to Allah. The hand of Allah is over their hands. Sorry, Tamur Heather, I cannot talk to you. I cannot send you. I'm sorry about this. So I'm really sorry. I apologize. Please, I'm doing my live stream. What would you like to say? Sorry, I'm like really exhausted here and very upset and sad. On what subject would you like to talk to me about? Brother, please let me know here. I cannot send you a StreamYard. Are you trying to politely distract me here with your please and sorry, deceive me? Are you trying to distract me here politely? So, this prophet is a criminal. He's a terrorist. He's a wicked, wicked man. right? Do you see it? I hope you see it because I've seen it. And I wasn't in a hurry to leave my religion, Shia Islam. Understand? Now, what do the Sunnis say about this? Indeed, those who pledge allegiance to you, O Muhammad, they are actually pledging allegiance to Allah. Is this not partnership with Allah? See footnote to Surah Baqarah at 19. Okay? Surah Baqarah at 19, openquran.com. What is this? I want to ask some important questions about Shia Islam. I thought that day on Zalmi Returns you said you were a Shia. You were lying? You're not a Shia, right? I got it. Okay. Oh my God, so what that setup was on lies? Also, I thought Zalmi said we're bringing a Shia to test you, or it is like, and you came, Haidar, or it is like a rainstorm from the sky. Darkness, put fingers in the ears against, what's this? Surah Baqarah at 19, right? See what? Footnote. Allah stated in the Quran that He has certain attributes such as hearing, sight, hand, face, mercy, anger, coming, encompassing, being above the throne, etc. Yet He has disassociated Himself from the limitations of human attributes or human imagination. Correct Islam belief requires faith in the existence of these attributes as Allah has described them without applying to them any allegorical meanings or attempting to explain how a certain quality could be, while this is known only to Allah, and without comparing them to creation or denying that He, actually it's against your Prophet. What Allah said, it's against. In Surah, the ayat. You know nothing about Shia Islam? Excuse me? Now you're blaming me for not knowing anything about Shia Islam. Oh, so you came as a distractor. You don't want to listen to this, right? You came as a distractor. Your Prophet Muhammad, Allah has cursed him through and through. He should be punished, gone in the ends of abyss, yani hellfire, burning there. Look at your footnotes, Quran.com. This is your dishonesty. You are never face a Shia. I'm Shia face. Me, please. Excuse me? You are a Shia. I asked you many questions, Zalmi. You couldn't answer any. I'm not dishonest. Oh my God. You have any shame, Shia? You have any shame? Sunni? Liar? Have any shame नहीं है? खुदा का खौफ करो कुछ, अल्लाह का फियर करो. झूठ पे झूठ बोलते हो पाकिस्तानी. ओके? झूठ पे झूठ बोल रहे हो. उधर जब मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम पे पूछा था तो कुछ बता नहीं सक रहे थे. Oh my goodness. अच्छा, इधर, to distract me, I want to ask you a few questions. ये देखें, ये आपको हारिस सुल्तान ठीक कर सकता है. आशिकान रसूल, you talk to me, I'm a true Shia Muslim, not like you, a fake Shia Muslim. Sir, please. I'm an ex-Shia. I'm an ex-Shia. Former Shia. I was a Shia. Okay? Now don't put a... Look at this. तुम्हें ना वो हारिस सुल्तान ठीक करेगा शायद. क्या सच है आप में शिया इस्लाम का? शिया इस्लाम में शियाज औरतों को कुत्तियाँ कहते हैं if they don't respect themselves. शिया इस्लाम में जो ठीक नहीं है उसको समझते नहीं है, पागल को नहीं समझते हैं. She has some problem, mentally challenged. आपने कुत्तिया कहा है, मुझे कुत्तिया कहते रहे. This is your Shia Islam. जब इमाम ज़ैनुल आबिदीन ने अपने फादर के कातिल को कहा, आपको पता है वो? The story goes, it's like here's heresy. Heresy? पता नहीं इमाम के हदीस में है या नहीं है, इमाम ने हमें दिया है. Ma'am, you are a sick-minded person, you know nothing about Shia Islam. देखो ये, look at this. Please, okay. It doesn't make it right what you say about me. आप झूठ बोलते रहें, खुदा का खौफ ही नहीं है. You have no fear of God. Keep lying against me. Doesn't make any difference to me. But I don't want you to now waste my time here. I'm anyone else. So, where I go? Okay, now you've had your lies against me. You've told your lies against me. Now please leave my live stream. ये देखें, ये सुन्नी क्या कहते हैं? You don't even pronounce any Imam's name properly. Oh my goodness. Imam Ali? Imam Zainal Abidin? Imam Hassan? Imam Hussein? Okay, don't get me Imam Muhammad Baqir. Of course I've pronounced their names properly. And why are you scared? He's, on that Zalmi's, he's got a mask on. He's not showing his face. Why are you covering your face? If you are a Shia, you don't have to be scared of me. He's covered half of his face. And pronunciation, by the way, even if you were true about me, about my mispronunciation, it doesn't make a difference. All you need to do is understand. Sunni and Shia in two hands of Islam. You got nothing to do with Islam. I've got everything. My history is with Islam. I had everything to do with Islam. Right? Who are you to say that I have nothing to do with Islam? It has affected me, my life, my past, my present. When I find out, you know how Ex-Muslim foreigners are saying, we need help. Abdullah Samir said, we need to have help for those ex-Muslims who are going through a hard time, emotionally, in every way. Foreigners are giving us that help, not Muslims. You are giving us, as a Shia you say you are, but I know you're not, a very hard time. You don't care about anyone being mentally challenged, what problems they have, what challenges they are facing in their lives. Agar Sunni and Shia and are two hands of Islam, then what's happening in Pakistan, Bahrain, other places against Shia's discrimination? Palestinians on Arab News said that I'm not a Muslim. Farid's channel, a video uploaded on his channel or somewhere else, I said, thank you, but at least in this Shias are right. Or something they said, they told me, you're not even a Muslim. On YouTube also. Earlier on Facebook, some Palestinian Sunni Muslims came and said, you're not even a Muslim. And they ganged up against me. I know of a Muslim, his name is Taimur, he's in Dubai. He told my sister, his wife told my sister, his sister told my sister that he hates Shia Islam. He hates Shia Islam. Sunni okay, Muslim okay, being a Muslim. So don't give me all this that you're giving me. Come to the real world. Right? I've heard with my own ears, and seen with my own eyes what a Muslim friend told me, ex-friend now, against my religion, Shia Islam. I've been around, copying. You have an American movie, Scent of a Woman. I've been around, Al Pacino. You have no courage to face questions. You can just talk alone and misguide people like you, ma'am. Oh my goodness, look at him. You have nothing else to say but this. No, but you're wrong about this. Sunni and Shia, two hands of Islam. Which one is the left hand and which one is the right hand? But are they really? When the Sunnis call the Shias kafirs, disbelievers, mushrik, and what else do they call them? What is that? I have knowledge, first-hand experience, and I'm using Quran ayats. So, Taimur, brother, if you want to believe in this junk, go ahead and believe in it. The lies you've been told. That you can't even sit. The unbelievers wanted to sit with Prophet Muhammad, Surah Maarij ayats. They're told, no. Don't do this. He cannot give you paradise. You were aspiring for paradise, just wanting it for free, paradise. Just sitting with Prophet Muhammad will not give you paradise. You have to work hard and discipline yourselves. You have to do good deeds. And this way, sarcastic way, such a bad way, condemning them like this? What kind of a Allah is that? Such a wicked way to say it. Cruel. Humanity has died in Islam. It's no more. It isn't there. I don't see it. I only saw it in Imam Hussein and Imam Ali. But in action, a lot in Imam Hussein. What a shock, what a difference. Quran ayahs, contradictions against Imam Hussein's sacrifice and the whole institution in Karbala. It will teach you such a lesson, educational institution of Karbala. These are walking, talking Qurans. We have few extremists like you in our relation, like you atheist. First of all, I'm not an atheist. Right? And those who are quiet about it, don't say anything. What's the quote? If good people stay away and remain silent, and the bad people take over, the extremists are taking over, then where are you Sunni Muslims? Talk against this, right? Stop your extremist brother. From being extreme and unjust to fellow Muslims. So it's good you said here, yes, this you have said, but instead of blaming me, you could have put it in other words. What religion you follow? I don't follow any religion. I just go here and there. I do take the good things from Buddha's mantras, see if I experiment. I also reflect on Hinduism, Radharani, Krishna and all this, but I'm not following any or with any guru, although I like Art of Living, Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji. I'm not following him. I haven't taken him as a guru, although I have dreams and all this that no, I don't know much about Hinduism. But things, I have personal things. I sometimes listen to the kirtans and enjoy it and say, yes, Radharani is Radharani. Love, actually. Then I go back to, I wonder if there is a God when people are suffering. So I have my moments. I do wonder, but you can't put me in a category and put me there and keep me there like, holding on to the image that Zahra was like this yesterday, so she's going to be like this today also. Let's say on Facebook, I put a comment that, where is God? I don't think there is a God. Right? That does not make me an atheist. I have my moments. So please don't define me and lie against me. But you only know this way, to put others down, to put yourselves up, Muslims up, like your God has done in Surah Baina. When you will die, what you want to do with your body, please. I've thought about this. I like the Hindu way to cremate it because graves, I don't want to take space. I just contemplate it. That doesn't make me a Hindu. But I don't know whether my father, if I die now, whether my brothers, they will give me a ghusl in the Shia way or what, right? So Taimur brother, I don't put people in boxes and draw conclusions about them and call them hypocrites just because, yesterday I said on Facebook, I don't know if a God exists. See, again this. So you are Hindu now. Again, you see, you people are very closed-minded. Sorry to say this. You have made up stories about people, drawn conclusions. This is, sorry, I don't want a Pakistani like you coming here. I want to be with the foreigners. Makes me crave for foreigners. Look at this Pakistani style. You see, I'm not like you people. I'm because you're Allah. He likes to put even believers down like this and say, you see, what is this? What is this? So you are Hindu now? I just said, if I want my body to be cremated, I thought about it. No, I'm not a Hindu. Maybe I was in my past life, I don't know. Sorry, I've been to Zalmi's channel. The way you Pakistanis talk, so disrespectfully, and your style is pathetic. You need to learn that my life is not your life. You don't own me, and you don't dictate to me what I should do and how I should live my life. You are making you were so terrible, cheap. I don't want cheap people here, I'm sorry. You have to learn first how to talk to people, not tell them they are liars and dishonest. I've worked on this. You have no value for truth. Teachers, you are ma'am. And you know what he said on Zalmi? Like, I'm being so polite with you. Her? What have I said? What wrong have I said? Look, hurting me, so I will get angry. Personal attacks. Look at the covert narcissist way of Timur Haider. You are making story after story, ma'am. Your mind is not clear. You are a confused person. उर्दू में कहते हैं ना मीठी छुरी से काटना. He's a Pakistani. Learn from Hindus. You know, I went to a Hindu thinking he's the one namesake, same name of the person who was bad with me on Facebook from YouTube. And I said against his mother, I abused his mother. I just got his. You know what he said? The Hindu boy, young man. He said, watch your mouth, ma'am. That's all he said. I called his mother, God knows what. I said, your mother like this, that. Because in my madness, you know what and then he complained to Facebook and they got me out for 30 days or what. That's all. You are not giving respect and expecting respect from others. First of all, another gangster came here and said, no way. I told him the way you have acted on Zalmi Returns channel that night on live stream. And he said, no way. There are decent people who will not agree to what you're saying. Absolutely disagree with you. There was one here who disagreed with me absolutely. Like I said, so don't take my time now. I think you want to catch a fish or something tonight? आपके religion में ही नहीं है. At least respect your religion. Pass by something indecent. Don't sit with them. Pass by saying peace. In dignity, pass by. Quran ayat. And this, we don't agree with you. There are people, no matter what, they respect women. If a woman even abuses him, a man, he says nothing back. Doesn't abuse her mother back, doesn't abuse her sister back, doesn't abuse her back. That's called a man. A true man. Not like you. If you are Hindu, now be happy with your new religion. You're just drawing conclusions. You got nothing to do with Islam, ma'am. Like I said, I have everything to do with Islam. It was my past religion, and I'm teaching Muslims not to kill, not to hurt. Even this is a false religion. For this, don't give your lives, don't take lives, don't attack on blasphemy. Your people attacked Shaheed Junaid Jamshed. He had to come and apologize because your people in Pakistan said he said something against al Mumineen. Prophet Muhammad has said so much against, and Allah himself has said so much against Aisha, Hazrat Aisha. Preach your religion. Why are you wasting your time? I don't have a religion to preach. I'm a truth seeker. You are lying against me, and you have made conclusions, false conclusions, and you're falsely accusing me. This is the thing of you Muslims, not me. This is the work of you Muslims, not me. Now you go, respect your religion, and then don't be here with a stranger. Go and send your mother or your sister, female. Your prophet was a coward who taught you how to kill women. Hadith is there. He taught this person's husband who had beat her up green. You see, you're told, you're coming from that ayat, right? That if women don't behave, discipline them, and lastly, beat them. So you can beat us because we are ex-Muslims. What do you mean, trust? In you? You who has been falsely accused me and on this, lying against me and abusing me there. That means you have not get trust yet. You beat women. Your Muslim security should be coming after me, beating the living daylights out of me. Because in the Quran ayat says, beat your wives, beat your women. And that Quran ayat, for that you don't see that I'm not your wife. But then whoever, you will just beat women. You beat men also, Mashal Khan in Pakistan, like anything. They went after Junaid Jamshed for, he was a Deobandi, wasn't even a Shia. You are far away from truth, ma'am. Okay, no, your Quran ayat says beat women. I'm not far away from truth. I'm on truth, very much on truth. Your Quran ayah says, beat women. Therefore, the more accurate understanding of the above verse would be, no. Don't explain. Some of you just go and beat women to discipline them, whether they are your daughters even. But if they obey you, seek no means against them. Obey you men like you. First advise them, then if they persist, forsake them in bed, and finally strike them. Lightly, no. What's the use of lightly? I mean, only if lightly, this is an insult to the women, to your wives. Obey men. Men are caretakers. And who was the caretaker of Prophet Muhammad? Hazrat Khadija. She employed him. She was a great businesswoman in her time. Now men are caretakers of, yani maintain, what? And because they spend from their wealth, you see? That's why. Because they spend from their wealth. Khadija could have beaten Prophet Muhammad. Because Khadija helped him get a job in her business. Afterwards, I'm told by a Ex-Shia that she gave all her money and everything for this Islam to spread, to help Prophet Muhammad also. To do all this mischief, caravan robbing. Later on when she dies, he's sleeping on Hafsa's bed with Maria the Coptic in Hafsa's house. A king of Egypt sent him this, Maria the Coptic, as a gift. Please leave me alone. Your prophet wouldn't leave others alone. Fight the Ahle Kitab until they pay the jizya. I understand the Quran very well. Your prophet would not allow anyone to practice their religion using force on them. There's another ayat in the Quran which says, it says that take jizya if they fight them. Your religion you don't understand. You see, you wanted to prevail over all religions. You have Ghazwa Hind. Your country, Pakistan, could be preparing for Ghazwa Hind. It's in your hadith. And in your Quran ayat is this religion will prevail over all religions. What else is there? What threats given to Ahle Kitab, like anything, before we obliterate your faces? First of all, they looked in the book and they said, well, it wasn't Ishmael who was sacrificed, it was Isaac, confirming before we obliterate your faces. And if an ex-Muslim like Abdullah Samir, if he was coming from a true Muslim family, what are you told to do with ex-Muslims? Cut off. If your fathers, Sachwala Saab, they've given such a, his son doesn't see him. Happy to live in fool's paradise like other atheists and so-called ex. No, we are not in fool's paradise. We are in reality. In fact, these atheists are in a great reality. Scientists, they're like working like scientists, their minds, in reality. They tell us, the Ghalib Kamal says, don't even go to any religion. I feel so angry. These religions are all fraud. Lies that you were told, Satan, to make you fear and control you. Control the men in other ways and control the women in another way. O you who were given the scripture, believe in what we have sent down, confirming that which is with you. It's not confirming, there are contradictions. Christians still believe that Jesus Christ was the Son of God and thus God himself. The Trinity doesn't confirm. Trinity is just about perhaps, let's go with the Muslims, that there was a fringe Christian thing taking Allah and Jesus Christ and Bibi Maryam as Trinity. Never heard of a Trinity like this. Two separate gods. So Rob Christian corrects us on that. A Christian, although I'm not a Christian. Goodbye, good night, ma'am. A very good bye to you, and a very good night to you, sir. Have nice dreams. No, I don't like, thank you very much. I like to have a nice, deep sleep. Restful. Thank you very much. Have a restful, good sleep. Good night to you, brother. I can call you brother, but I don't think it's in your religion to take me as a sister. God bless you, bring you to the truth one day. And you see this folly of your religion. People are killing for this religion. If you disrespect Prophet Muhammad, you can be put in jail, penalized, killed. They falsely accused Mashal Khan and killed him. See how much their minds go crazy, the Muslims in Pakistan. Christians पे जुल्म in Pakistan. बात बात पे blasphemy का इल्ज़ाम लगा देते हैं. Bibi Asia's case, the driver killed her Kashmiri lawyer, Muslim. And they made the driver a hero in Pakistan. You have many extremists in Pakistan. O you who were given the scripture, believe in what we have sent down, confirming that which is with you. It's not confirming all things. Before we obliterate faces and turn them toward their backs or curse them as we curse the Sabbath, it's not Sabbath breakers, it's Sabbath companions, Sahabas. And ever is the matter of Allah. Goodness gracious, they have to, what is this? They put Sabbath breakers? The Quran ayat, the Arabic word is Sabbath Ashabs. You know what are companions of the Sabbath? Who are the companions of Prophet Muhammad? Who were calling him mad. That's why God said in Surah Tahrim, Surah Najm, your companion, Sahaba, your Sahaba, your companion is not mad. Because all these people, Umar, Abu Bakr, were calling him mad also. You never know who were there calling him mad. Oh, you were given this. Terrible, terrible. This is awful. And good disbelievers. I mean, how nonsensical can this get? This Quran. Huh? How unreasonable, unjust can it get? Can you rely, trust on it? Now, Surah, so associate with others. Oh, and look at the meaning of this and that. No, you're wrong. Telling me, Khadija Ahmed. You see how it's confused? You don't think it's... And now it's made you believe in ridiculous, cruel things. Cruel things. It's make you do cruel things in the name of Allah and Prophet Muhammad. And in the name of the Sahabas. You're rightly guided. And in the name of al-Mu'mineen, Aisha and Hafsa, when there is an ayat against them. How it's made you... Look at this. I would prefer open-minded truth seeker to talk to them rather than a Muslim, a Shia even. He claims to be a Shia. Giving a bad name to Shias. Temur Haider. Oh my goodness. Does every person among them aspire to enter? Of course you aspire. Do you want houris like 72? You are told you will get in the hadith, Sunni hadith. Then you're told these, you will have protruded, voluptuous women. Oh my God. The believers can have all those things. And they're just... Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? What's wrong in this? Can some Muslim tell me that you don't aspire, that's why you're doing good deeds and believing in this religion? Because you aspire, right? Just you long to be in paradise. Oh my goodness. This is so cruel, so unfair, totally, absolutely unfair. Okay? Where's Khadija Ahmed? And if you're going to now rot... Zalmi returns. Thank you, no way am I coming. Please. Temur Haider has been so bad with me here. He doesn't even apologize with true intentions. I will never come to your live stream. Sir. Does every person among them aspire? Please don't, please. I don't trust you people. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? Then what? My word will come true that most of you unbelievers are going to hell. So don't come and sit with Prophet Muhammad. He wants to go to his wives and God knows what. Excuse me, what is this? Hello, Shias. Wake up now. Muslims. My friends, my helpers, with great respect, with great appreciation. My helpers, financial. You have given me facilities here. So much. Please look at this. I'm not your enemy. I'm not spreading hatred. I'm not the one spreading Islamophobia. Neither am I putting fuel in the fire of Islamophobia, fire that's maybe in the Western world. That is not my intention. Please look at this. I beseech you, beg you. Intelligent human beings, my guardians here, my helpers. Don't follow this. Look at this. Look at this. In crowds from the right. This man, what does he want? Now what is the matter? Now what is the matter with the unbelievers? That they rush madly before thee. You know what God could be saying? What is God trying? Why is he trying to insult these disbelievers? Such will be the honored ones in the garden of bliss. Huh? And those who guard the sacredness of their worship. Sorry, excuse me. And those who, they on their prayer keep a guard. And those who stand firm in their testimonies. Who broke his testimony? Who did not stand firm? And those who respect their trusts and covenants. Who didn't respect the trust and covenant of God? And those who trespass beyond this are transgressors. I'm going, except with their wives and the captives whom their right hands possess. Nothing. This is, what have the disbelievers done here? We're not told. But the commentary, Shia commentary says, they used to mock. Please, they're coming to Prophet Muhammad, rushing. Oh, so are you like showing off that these unbelievers, I don't know what is the point. Oh my God, anyone in the right logic mind, please see this. This is terrible. Please, ye to, ye. Now I do call to witness the Lord of all points in the east and the west, that we can certainly. Allah nahi वैसे बोल सकता है. Now it should be Allah. Now Allah do. ये किधर किधर से आयतें स्टील किया हैं. ये चोर है, चोर. ये बगावत है. ये बगावत. ये हमसे बगावत किया है. Vain talk. अच्छा. So leave them to plunge in vain talk and play about. कभी शायद आप भी तो कभी मुसलमान, अरे इन्होंने तो प्रैक्टिस किया ना, अडॉप्शन, पेगन, शियास. पहले तो वो अथाई पॉलिथीस्ट सुन्नी कहते हैं, मुस्लिम्स. सुन्नी से ही वॉज अ पॉलिथीस्ट, प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद. तो जब एक आयत है कि पहले आप भी तो ये करते थे, तो उनको आप ऐसे जज नहीं करें. हाँ, पहले आप भी तो ऐसे करते. यू यूज्ड टू डू द सेम थिंग, सो डोंट जज. देयर इज अनदर आयत लाइक दैट. गॉड नोस हू, डोंट जज और डोंट से दैट. यू यूज्ड टू डू इट टू. अब ये देखें, ये कितनी कॉन्ट्रडिक्शंस आ रही हैं. The day whereupon they will issue from their sepulchres. I don't know how to pronounce this word. In sudden haste, graves, hasten from their graves, come forth from their graves as though they were hurrying on to the altars of their deities. शायद ये हो, पता नहीं, अगर हिंदुज़म सच है तो ऐसा ही होगा. Maybe it could be true. If Hinduism is true, I don't know. I have much research to do on that. Idol worshippers, on idol worshippers. And their eyes humbled, humiliation will cover them. That is the day which they had been promised. Right. तो ये अनबिलीवर्स को क्यों ऐसे बोल रहा है कि वर्क हार्ड? अरे पता है क्या, हमें तो पता कि इफ़ यू wait a minute. I'm going to do more contemplation on this and see what I get. Work hard to discipline yourself. Now, what is the matter with unbelievers that they rush madly before thee in crowds, both on the right and on the left? And right? This refers to those disbelievers who would rush in towards the Prophet from every side to mock and ridicule him when they heard him preach Islam and recite the Quran. Okay, this is the Sunni take. The Shia did not give me this. In crowds both on the right and on the left. And this Sunni is wrong. Because 38, because the Shias disagree with this. Footnote. They used to rush to Prophet Muhammad, come on his left and right, not to ridicule him and mock him. Or maybe the Shias, no, here I'm wrong. Okay, about this ayat, the Shias say they used to ridicule him. And then the second, this ayat, after this, does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? You know why it's jumped to, now I have to correct you all. They did not ridicule the Prophet. They came to listen. Remember Surah Abasa? Because why does every person among them, look, among them, minhum, look, oh my God, I have to correct this. So I thought, side to mock and ridicule him when they heard him preach Islam and recite the Quran. If you had come here and told me, please look at the footnote of this, what the Sunni tafsir is about this, and like that I would have appreciated it. No, I have to correct you. Oh my God, you believe. See what you've been told here about this ayat. "38. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure?" Among them. Among whom? Among them. Shias and Sunnis both correct your footnotes. They came to him in crowds, both on the right and on the left. Perhaps to listen. And maybe his company, because here, this ayat gives away a clue. 38. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? You see, you don't get it. These disbelievers could be mushriks, like the ones in Surah Zumar ayat 3. So now I hope you get me where I'm coming from. Oh my God. Look at the lies you have been told here. It doesn't even say madly. So what is with those who disbelieve? Before you hasten they hurry before you, towards you, they hurry. And it doesn't say to ridicule you. You see, your tafsirs have put footnotes ridiculing him. What is the matter with you? Maybe they wanted to listen to him, just stay in his company. That's why it says here. So they were aspired. You know what? I have to correct all these 3 ayats. Hold on. I'm going to take a break again. 36, 37, 38. Oh my God, even my Shias. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? You haven't got it. You're thinking from the Shia side and Sunni side and taking the tafsirs. But the Quran ayat doesn't say to ridicule him. You see? This is why I was confused when I read the Quran ayats. When I was Shia Quran only person at some time in my life. Oh my goodness. The Quran ayat doesn't say to ridicule him. Correct? You won't correct your footnote. Because of this ayat, 38, it carries on. Does every person among them aspire to enter a garden of pleasure? You know, maybe like we're told, what a great company. What a great company they make. And by sitting in the presence of this messenger, they felt their, all sins would be forgiven. They would be blessed. Like take alms out of their wealth for them and pray for them. Surely your prayer is a source of security and peace for them. Oh, so you've got it wrong, and I've got it wrong too. Thinking that what a great company they are. Quran ayat, right? Oh my God. Someone should have told me or corrected me. I'm prone to make mistakes, or I haven't explained it properly. I should have checked the footnote. It's my fault. I confess. I made a mistake. I jumped to the thing that, the swarming, the sitting with him, those upon whom Allah, it's my mistake. But even then, I'm not wrong. Like they sat with him, maybe to listen to him. Why? The Quran ayat doesn't say ridicule him. So now we come from the other side. All who obey Allah and the Messenger are in the company of those on whom is the grace of Allah, of the prophets, the sincere, right? And whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger, those will be with the ones upon whom Allah has bestowed favor of the prophets, the steadfast, affirmers of truth, and martyrs, and the righteous. And excellent are those as companions. So do you get where I was coming from? Where did I read in the footnote only that they were coming, they wanted to sit? No, there's another footnote, right? Here. Earlier on, Surah Maarij. It means that God's paradise is only for those righteous people whose characteristics have just been described above. Oh, sorry, the mistake I made. I made a mistake. I didn't read the above verses footnote. And I started from here. Sorry, that's my fault. It means that God's paradise is only for those righteous people whose characteristics have just been described above. I also came with the conclusion about this verse, not reading, missing the footnote. Sorry, I apologize greatly for that. Nevertheless, let's see who is correct. Oh, so you believe that they were mocking and they were, running ahead of or coming there and trying to stop him. Both the Sunnis and Shias. Now, what is the matter with unbelievers? That they rush madly before thee in crowds, to sit on your right and on your left in separate crowds. They sat a distance in order to oppose and mock the Prophet, claiming that they would enter paradise before the believers. Oh, this is how you take this ayah. Here I'm completely wrong. So I apologize greatly. Oh, they're claiming that they would enter paradise before the believers. But can you see the other side of it? So sorry, one point I made against the Muslim, why can't you see this? Because you couldn't see it the way I saw it. So it's my fault. I apologize greatly for that. You think, you are told that they did this to mock and claim that they would enter paradise before the believers. They sat at a distance in order to oppose and mock the Prophet, claiming that they would enter paradise before the believers. Oh, I thought like these Hindus, they sit in satsang with their guru, that they would be enlightened, they would listen and not mock. So I took it in that way. I apologize greatly for my mistake, Muslims. This refers to those disbelievers who would rush in towards the Prophet from every side to mock and ridicule him when they heard him preach Islam and recite the Quran. Yeah, this I missed. So both of you take it, Shias and Sunnis, mock him. What is the matter with you? You see, the Quran ayat doesn't say, like, I was confused about this. As a Shia, the Quran ayat doesn't say that they were mocking Prophet Muhammad. I should have started like this. So even your footnote explaining that they were mocking him, that's why they came rushing towards him, is wrong. So I don't blame you now, correcting myself, reading the footnote, for believing what you are told to believe through the footnotes and tafsirs, although the Quran ayat doesn't say they mocked the Rasulullah, rushing at him, before him. And this is the blame that they've been blamed with in your footnote, explaining this ayat. Why can't you see that maybe they were, since we can't trust the Quran ayats, right? Maybe they were coming towards Rasulullah to listen to him, his presence would bring them paradise, right? Does every person among them aspire? Because you see, look at this Quran ayat, for God's So you could think I got it wrong because you know your footnotes and everything. You have drawn the conclusion that because what your footnotes tell you. But these unbelievers, maybe they left their gods coming to Rasulullah to listen to him and aspiring for paradise. In his company, like, let me see, oh, Rasulullah bless us or something. His company would bless. But something happened which then they turned away, then they were blamed that, yeah, write this, that they used to come to me, mock me, hasten towards me, mock me. You can't trust this man, and it's Allah. So I'm inferring. Something happened. Like, the wives, when I said, why couldn't Rasulullah? You see, it's like Allah says, right? Because Aisha was young, Aisha was small. His presence blessed the people. Like just the mention of his name is alchemy, like that, or his presence. So, he failed. He failed to give them that feeling of paradise or something. That feeling of bliss. Now the Hindus, I've learned from the Hindus, just sitting there with that blissed out feeling of so blessed. Allama Rashid Turabi was saying, itni in his majlis, itni blessings hai, Rasulullah ki itni blessings hai. Later on I was questioning that, like, where are the blessings in our house? Where are the blessings on me, my life? Itni Rasulullah ki blessings hai. You can't guide those whom you love. Oh, so you're made to think that they used to mock at him. You surely cannot guide whoever you like, O Prophet. See, your Prophet can't do this. He can't guide whom he loves. It's not like, I think it's love. Anyways, okay. Actually, hub is love, right? And wadud is loving kindness. So hub is love. So it must be love, not like. Indeed, O Muhammad, you do not guide whom you like, but Allah guides whom He wills. So I will continue another stream, taking a break. Oh God. So you see, they came with that aspiration that, they will feel heavenly with Rasulullah. They were rushing that he's the one. In Surah Anfal, like we're told, these disbelievers pray to Allah, their Allah, that, oh Allah, if this is the true revelation, this, and the messenger, then, give us a punishment. And we're told, while Rasulullah is among you, God cannot punish you, no matter what you've done to him. Right? And then they did it. Allah did it through the hands of the believers. Surah Tawbah. Right? I have it in my notes. So you see, all this I have to correct, and sometimes I'll go wrong, not realizing and not even checking the footnote. The ayat doesn't say itself that they were mocking him. Maybe they came towards him to be. So please, Muslims, sorry about that. I thought, how can you, that this Rasulullah, even the disbelievers who was rushing towards him, not with the intent, I didn't know that you believe that they were mocking him and all this. because it's in your tafsirs and footnotes and Shia Sunni both. So for that I apologize. But still I feel I have to correct this ayat and correct your tafsirs also. You understand? And I'll do that. So I've made one mistake here, thinking that you take this ayat to mean these believers were rushing in to, not to mock, but because Prophet Muhammad, like what kind of a person is he? Rushing in, these disbelievers were rushing in to sit with Prophet Muhammad, not mocking him. And yet they were told that you have to work hard. Not by just being in the company of Prophet Muhammad. I thought you believed in that. Anyways, my English and all this also problem. I apologize greatly for that, and I will do a new stream. I have to. So thank you.